I'm Stacey.
I'm Joanne.
I'm Kayleigh.
Wait till I tell ya.
Hello. And welcome back to episode 11. In this episode, we are going to look back on some of our confessions as we say goodbye to our confession box. She may return in the future, but for now, may she rest in peace. So sit back, relax, get a tea, get a coffee, get a cocktail, whatever you fancy, and enjoy. Bless me, Father, for I have sinned. It's been 25 years since my last confession. I went to the local village shop before a match to purchase some underage cigarettes, and underage is underlined. They were 14 at the time. They said they were buying them for their father, who later, in turn, on the same day, went to the same said shop to buy fags after the match that they were all going to be told by the shopkeeper, sure, your young lad was in here earlier and got them. The father didn't know what to do. So they went back out and into the car, and he looked at the son and was like, what are you doing?
Oh.
How come you were in here earlier? Sure, he was caught rotten.
Yeah.
He couldn't deny it. He was absolutely caught rotten.
He literally was caught red-handed. Like, he could not deny that at all.
No. So, this week, I have kept my confession very small.
Okay.
But it's something that has bugged me for a really long time. It goes right back to secondary school. So it does.
Okay.
So, you know, my name is Kayleigh.
Yes.
And you know, I know this might sound pig-headed, but I love my name.
Mm-hmm.
Well done, Mummy. I absolutely love my name. I love the name Kayleigh. I think it is actually such a beautiful name.
It is.
Therefore, I hate it shortened to K. I hate it so much. And only a select few get away with.
That being me.
Yep.
I'm finding out this news firsthand, by the way. I've called her Kay my whole entire life from the time we met when I was like 8.
Yeah.
I've called you Kay, and never once have you ever corrected me.
No. Because you're one of the few that got away with it, so well done.
Thank you.
I cannot stand it. And I remember distinctly this brings me right back to fourth year in secondary school. Which, where else would you have been fourth year? And we were doing a program that required our class to be brought into like just the one classroom. And we were talking about a very serious topic that I won't mention because I don't want to bring down the episode. But we had to go around and introduce ourselves, say that what we like and what we don't like. And one of the things I actually said was, I don't like being called K. Well, it was the worst thing I ever fucking did. 16 years of age. What are all the boys going to do? K. No. And I wouldn't mind. What does your little lad call me?
Auntie KK.
KK. Again, the only one that gets away with it.
Personal confession.
Okay.
And I don't even know if I want to incriminate myself to this because it's really gross, but it's needs as must moment.
Okay.
Do you know, like, needs as must? Like,
yes.
if you absolutely have to, you have to kind of thing. And you're going to laugh at me because you were with me when this happened.
I've been fucking dragged down as well.
I may or may not have told you a little white lie at the time.
Oh my God, what is this? I'm scared.
So, do you remember when I was about 36 weeks pregnant on Matthew, you brought me away for the weekend to Dungarvan?
Yeah.
Into the in the caravan.
Yeah.
And we had gone for like a brief walk. You're looking at me so confused. We had gone for like a brief walk that day. And you had been like, this is the hotel, this is this, that, blah, blah, whatever. And do you remember the next morning, I woke up and I was up way before you because obviously I was like 36 weeks pregnant. I was really unsettled and whatever else. And I had gotten up and I couldn't find the toilet.
Yes.
So you said to me after you got up, you were like, did you find the toilet okay? And I was like, yeah, it's fine, I found it. The truth is, I did not find the toilet.
In the caravan site?
In the caravan
Or the
site.
caravan?
Or the caravan. No, the caravan you had said not to use if I needed to
Yes,
poop.
yes,
You know,
yes.
because,
Yeah,
you know,
you
it
can't
wasn't-
flush and whatever,
can't
yeah.
flush, whatever. I walked around that caravan site for about an hour while you were snoring your head off in the caravan.
Fuck off.
Clenching my butt cheeks together.
So why didn't you go to the toilets on the seafront?
What?
The toilets on the seafront, I told you.
Sure,
If you
I
could...
didn't know where they were. Kayleigh, I could barely find...
When we look out at the sea view, the big yellow block of toilets is the toilets, so
No, did not even process any of that.
Oh, no.
I was waddling around like a duck. Like a duck.
So where'd you poo?
I didn't. I held it.
So you waited till I woke,
Yes.
instead of fucking wakening me,
Yes.
which you knew I wouldn't have minded,
Yes.
to bring it to the toilet.
Yeah.
Stacey,
I clenched my butt cheeks. I was fine.
at that point, I would have went to the sea and shit in it. You were 36 weeks pregnant. It would have been a satisfactory excuse for it.
Plop.
But at that point, you would have passed the toilets on the seafront to get to the sea.
Well, look, noted that there is toilets on seafront for next time.
Absolutely
For next
brilliant. So what was the white lie? Oh, that you went to the toilet.
Yeah.
You couldn't find the toilet.
You told me, you're like, did you find the
Did you not
toilet?
find them?
And I'm like, yeah, no, I found them. And it's
Although your
fine.
sense of direction is not great.
Correct. You see, there's the other side.
And then 36 weeks pregnant with baby brain does not help.
Thank you. See?
Although there's two
Let's
massive
validate.
blocks of toilets.
If you keep going on about these blocks of toilets now,
This is just
give me the
hilarious.
serious confession now. Will you?
Okay,
Stop
so-
acting shite.
This is an email. This is an email that was sent in by a male listener.
Oh, this is interesting.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
and do you know what? God love him. He is listening in a bit of a predicament.
Oh.
So he called it double life.
He named it that.
Yeah.
Okay.
In the, do you know the subject bar?
Yeah.
This is where it has come in.
Okay.
And he says, I live a very normal life. I have a 9-to-5 job, mortgage, dog, and a family. But for the last 3 years, I've been secretly posting content on an adult-only site. Yeah. Which has turned out to be highly profitable. My wife is starting to question where the extra income is coming from. And basically, he just ends it with, do I tell her, or do I tell her I got a promotion?
Oh my God.
And it is literally, please keep it anonymous.
Yeah, so I was actually really surprised we got this in during the week, but you know what? It actually gave me a really good giggle.
Okay.
So it's a funny confession, but it's like one of those things where you tell a white lie or you say something you didn't mean to say, and then all of a sudden you're gone in too far for it to like be pulled back, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna just go ahead with it.
Go ahead.
It says, right, I need to get this off my chest because I genuinely cannot tell anyone in real life. A few months ago, I started going to a little coffee shop every morning before work. Small little place, everyone knows everybody, the usual. After a while, the girl behind the counter started remembering my order. I was flattered. Flat white, 2 shots, vanilla syrup, and a ham and cheese croissant. So I was only delighted with myself. I felt like I'd finally become one of those organised adults with a little regular spot. Now, the problem is, I went in the first day, I panicked when she asked me my name, and for some reason I said Brian. My name is not Brian. I don't even know why I said it. I think it was because I was listening to a podcast or something at that time where they mentioned someone called Brian, and my brain just did a little malfunction. Hashtag brain fart. But once she wrote it on the cup, I was too late to correct her without sounding mad, and I didn't want to embarrass her either. Staff now all call me Brian.
Oh.
One lad said, same again, Brian. And I said, yeah, sure, why not, thanks. Last week, things escalated badly because I brought a co-worker in with me. Your one behind the counter goes, morning, Brian. My co-worker looks at me dead in the eyes and goes, Brian. Without missing a beat, I said, yes, that's my middle name. Now my co-worker has started calling me Brian in the office as a joke. Other people have copped on and they're all at it now. And yesterday, this is the worst part, the coffee shop girl introduced me to somebody else in the shop as Brian. I shook the man's hand, looked him in the eyes and said, how are you? I didn't correct her. I couldn't. I was in too deep. I honestly think if this continues for another 6 months, I'll have to legally change my name.
So here goes. Okay, I need advice because I genuinely don't know if I'm overreacting or if I'm sitting on information that could blow up my entire workplace. I work in a fairly small office, about 20 people, and everyone's friendly on the surface. But there's definitely gossip and obviously cliques behind the scene. About 6 months ago, a new girl started on our team. Let's call her Rachel. She's lovely, very quiet, keeps herself to herself, and honestly, she works harder than most people there. But here's where it gets messy. One of the senior managers in our company, not my direct boss, but high up enough that everybody's pretty scared of him, started taking a weird interest in her. At first, it just looked like he was mentoring her or helping her settle in. Then people started noticing he'd always ask her to stay behind after meetings, or he'd offer to drive her to client events, even when other people were going already. A few weeks ago, we all went out for drinks after work. Rachel got pretty drunk and ended up crying in the bathroom. She told me the manager had been messaging her non-stop outside of work, not being inappropriate, but comments like, "You looked amazing today," or "Don't tell the others, but you're really my favourite person here." She also told me he'd been hinting that he could fast-track her career. I told her it sounded a bit dodgy, but she brushed it off and said she didn't want to make drama because she really likes the job and she doesn't want to be known as the girl who complained. Anyway, fast forward to last week. I accidentally saw something I most definitely was not supposed to see. I was using the office printer and a document came through before mine. It was a hotel booking confirmation for said senior manager and Rachel. Same hotel, same dates, one room. I know I shouldn't have looked, but obviously I did, because what else was I supposed to do? Now, the thing is, he's married, with kids, and his wife has actually been at company events before and is a really nice person. Since then, I cannot stop thinking about it. Rachel is acting super weird in work. She barely talks. She jumps every time her team's notifications go off, whereas this manager is walking around completely normal. Part of me thinks it's none of my business because they're both consenting adults. But another part of me feels sick because I genuinely can't tell if this is a consensual affair or if there's a power imbalance and she feels trapped because he controls her career. I haven't told anyone what I saw. One of the directors recently asked me privately if everything was okay in the department, because apparently there have been rumours circulating. So now I'm really stuck. Do I tell the head director what I know and potentially destroy two people's lives, my own work environment, and everything? Or do I stay out and mind my business? Because honestly, if something worse was to happen down the line, I'd feel really guilty for saying nothing. Right.
Well, girls, I have a good one for ye. Bless me, Father, for I have sinned. Me and my brother still lived at home, and one weekend he went away for a stag do in Galway. Before going, he had bought a new golf, left it at home, as he got a lift with one of the other lads that was going to the stag. He warned me not to go near it and that he'd hidden the keys. So like a good brother that I am, I went looking for the keys and I found them.
Naturally.
I went to the local pub for a pint or two, and then it turned into a night on the beer. I woke up the next morning with absolutely no recollection of how I got home. Then it hit me, the golf. I leapt up out of bed. I ran down the hall to go out the back, and there it was, the golf, unmarked, looked untouched. It didn't even look like it had moved. Keys, no sign of them. I searched the clothes I'd worn the night before, checked under the bed, looked in the bathroom, couldn't find them. I took a shower, a few hours passed, still no memory of how I'd got home or what I may have done with the keys. Then here we are, Sunday morning. The brother was coming home. I was starting to sweat. So he came home, but he went straight down to his room, grabbed a few hours kip. He came up later that evening at around like 7:30 and he asked me if I wanted a takeaway. I was like, yeah, sure, go on. He grabbed his keys for the golf. To my absolute amazement, they turned up. I'd put the fucking yolks back to where I'd taken them from in the first place. A confession, you may ask. A few weeks had passed and I did it again. Only this time I crashed the feckin' car.
Oh shit.
Sound girls, this is from John Doe. Well, I don't know about you. After listening back to some of those confessions, I cringed, I laughed, felt sorry for some, stressed for others. I'm not going to lie. Thank you so much for listening in to episode 11, and we will check in with you next week. Have a fantastic week, you guys.
Right now, folks, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.